And here we go again, this time around with the 14-inch Air King high velocity fan. The last one I had was really awful. Motor sounded like garbage. The blade was absolutely terribly out of balance, which that seems to be the case for the last batch that they ever made, starting between, I'll say, 2015 and basically 2016. Because even in 2014, you could still get some of the older ones with the older motors until they was all sold out and gone. Then that newer batch started in 2014. And basically, when it all started out, the blades were still balanced perfectly in 2014 with the newer motor. And then I'll say like in 2015 and 16, that's when they started getting really sloppy with it. The quality wasn't all that good. The blade was heavier than the others, back and forth. The motor is a garbage, kind of, the ball bearings. And it was going downhill from there, starting in 2015 and 16. And then in 2017, that's what just got stupid on everybody and shut the entire project down and discontinued the entire project. So now these fans no longer exist. You can still find them on Amazon. Unfortunately, you can't get the 20-inch on Amazon anymore. They're completely and totally sold out, period. Only one seller had it, and it's gone. They can't get any more from the manufacturer. They don't make it no more. They have a few of the 14s left, and that's about it. I looked on eBay. They no longer have the 20-inch floor model on eBay because they're all sold out, because people know that these fans are no longer being made. They're gone. If you look at different stores, or if you go to Google or go to one of those search engines and type in Air King 20-inch 9220 floor model or whatever, it'll pull up some random weird stores where they might still have a few of them left over in stock. So you can kind of get it that way. But most people go to eBay and Amazon for stuff like that. But if you go to those stores, you can still find it. So they're kind of around still with different sellers from random stores that you wouldn't normally go to. If you just put it in the search bar and kind of look around, you can still find like that. But the 20-inch models are getting harder to find. They still have the wall units. They still have the floor, what do you call it, the pedestal or the stand fan models. They still have some of those left over. But just because you can still find all of those, the 18s and pretty much all the sizes still, don't be deceived. They're not making these no more. It's gone. And once they're all gone, they're all gone. Now, let's open up this one. Let's see if it's any better. Don't get surprised. I'm not getting my hopes up about the blade not moving back and forth. Pretty sure it's like that because this is around the time when Lasco didn't care. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. I showed you this yesterday. It's just a manual. That's all it is. You don't need to see it all over again. It's the same one they give you all the time. Well, they don't give you this anymore, but I guess they kind of give it to you on I'm not sure what fans they give this to you anymore because, again, Lasco through Air King shut it down. So I guess you're not going to get these no more. The only way you'll be able to get it now is if you go out there and try to search hard and look for the 14, or maybe look for any of the other size, the 12. The 12s they got a lot of the 12s left over. So the 12s are relatively easy to get still because they have a lot of them left over. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to adjust the camera here so you guys can see it better. They have a lot of those left over, the 12. They have a lot of the 14s. Not a ton of them, but they still got more of those in stock than they do the larger ones, which is the 18s and the 20s. The 20s are getting harder to find as far as floor models is concerned, but as far as wall is concerned, and ceiling, those in the 18s, they have a lot of them, but they're going to be gone too eventually. So, and then they got the 24-inch models and all that stuff. The whole entire set. But if you're looking for just the floor models, yeah, the 12s, the 14s, and the 18s, you still got a lot of those left over, but it's just the 20s are getting harder. So anyways, let's see what we got. Now, don't be surprised if that blade goes back and forth, okay? You know how Lasco is in 2015 and 16, they just didn't care. If you got one of these with a newer motor in 2014, when they first switched over, the blades were still balanced. Then they didn't care in 2015 and 16, and they got stupid and shut it down in 17, the same year they shut down the B2725 metal box fan. They was just stupid for doing that. But anyways, here we go. No, I'm not holding on to the box. I don't hold on to boxes. I ain't got no room here for that. And this is during the time when they put that stinking sticker on the back of it, and when you pull it off of it, it always leaves residue. It's the same thing that happened to the 20, and it's the same thing that happened to all the ones in the past, up to the point they got stupid and shut it down. All right, so I'm going to zoom it in just a little bit more, just so you guys can kind of see it, and here we go. Yes, it do shake, but it's not as bad as some of them. It's not that bad, but it do shake. You can feel it resonating through the bed a little bit. I don't even know if you guys hear the wind screaming out. The camera's far from me. I just got it zoomed in. I'm going to do a better video of this later on, where you guys can hear the wind scream. My apologies if you can't hear it. But if you can, good. Yeah, the motor sounds real good, huh? It actually makes a humming sound on low. I like humming sounds. It does kind of have a startup sound at the beginning of it when you first turn it on, but it makes a humming sound on low on this one. All right, we're going to spin it down and check out the spin down time, and then, of course, the stinking blade is going to go back and forth, and then that's going to wrap it up for this production. I'll take the that orange sticker off it. I'll do that on camera. Off camera. I'll do that off camera. There's no need for y'all to see me trying to peel that thing off. Let's check out the spin down time. See how good this one was made. Of course, the quality control can care less, because Lasco didn't care, but we'll see. I don't know if it's anything like the other one I had. The blades are steel. So that's the type of metal it is. So sad to see these go. Wish they would have kept it going. They started out right in 2014 with the newer style motor and all. Then they screwed it up in 2015 and 16. And then they got even more worse and shut it down in 2017. The same year they shut down the B2725 metal fan, which is awful. Heck is one with Lasco, getting rid of all the good ones. Let's see. I'm not surprised if this thing ended up going back and forth. Let's see. Yep, there it goes. I knew it. But I'm not going to let that bother me. It works. It moves air. That's not my problem. They can't get a stinking blade right, and they don't make these no more. So what does it matter to continue to complain about it? I mean, people can care less. When they buy it, they use it. They don't care nothing about the blade moving back and forth. It's not their fault. It's like it's not mine. All right, well, anyways, there you go. Despite all of that, complaining about this thing, about the blade, which I can care less. It moves air. It does good. It's better than the other one I had in terms of the motor sound like garbage. It has a nice little hum on the low speed. I'm getting ready to put it over here by the computer and use it a lot. And there you go. So there it is. Now I have all the size. I have all the size of the floor model. I have the 12s, 14s, 118, and 120. I have two 14s, okay? And I have two 12s, and then I have 118, and I have 120. So I have all the different sizes now. I have the full set of the floor models. Lamont the Fan Man, and out.